I want to take a look at a story that we've been following for over, I think, a week now in Savage, Minnesota, at Prior Lake High School. There was a video that went viral of a young girl attacking another young girl and using racial slurs. So just in advance, this footage may be triggering for some. The language is offensive, but I do want you guys to take a look at this because I don't want to water down. And there's nothing I can say to describe what's in this video that will give you an understanding of the tone and the level of hatred and violence, really, that's being targeted at a 14-year-old Black girl. Take a look. Hundreds of students gathered outside Prior Lake High School Thursday afternoon to demand that this student be expelled for her racist remarks.
You dark ass nigger. Dark ass chocolate bar. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm trying to fucking get anybody because nobody likes niggers.
No one likes niggers.
And if you watch the full 1-minute video, you'll notice her racial slurs escalate into this.
Fucking kill yourself right this time. Do it fucking right.
Please,
cut deep enough. Cut deep enough this time. Or fucking tie the rope higher. Like, what the fuck, bro?
The girl who was being attacked in the video was 14-year-old Naya, who spoke up during the protest.
I have had to deal with racism in my city for as long as I can remember. It's disgusting. It needs to stop. Now. And I am so thankful for every single one of you for showing up.
Yes. Love you, Naya!
Yeah. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. You don't understand how much this means to me and my family. This is where we can create real change.
Yes.
This happens here, right now. And I'm so thankful for every single one of you.
Yes.
We got your back!
Yes, we got your back!
Students were also joined by organizers and activists from the Twin Cities.
Y'all got a teacher named Sarah Bernard? Yeah! Sarah Bernard is done for. She's no longer working here. We are demanding that she is fired or that she resigns, but we prefer her being fired.
She should not teach again!
She defended the little racist white bitch, Jada. That's what it is. If you 12 and you racist, or you 30 and you racist. And this teacher and this institution upheld it and defended her. When they prodded a young Black queen to the point of trying to take her own life, one of your teachers stood and defended that. You don't work here no more, and if we see you at the school, it's over.
You know, it's sad that Minnesota continues to make national news because of the racial ignorance that's happening in our state. It's sad that a 14-year-old girl can't just go to school without being called the N-word and being told to go kill herself. You know, one of the things that the white child said, she said, make sure you do it right. She said, cut deeper next time. She said, take the rope and put it up higher next time. And when she said that, I started to visualize lynchings. And just, you know, the connection in her words and her racism that is ingrained in her, and the racism that our ancestors had to fight against. You know, I spoke with the chief of police, the Savage chief of police, on, I believe it was Monday. He said he is investigating this incident. In Minnesota, there is a law that prohibits someone from encouraging or advising someone to kill themselves or harm themselves. And so she did violate that law. She potentially could be charged. But I'm just curious. You know, they say justice delayed is justice denied. And so if this chief of police is considering charging her, he has the video footage. What is he waiting for?
Right. Georgia, you know, I hadn't seen the entire clip there. And I to address your point, I think he's trying to wait to see if he's ready for the backlash. Because while we can see that video footage very clearly that she did encourage this young woman to kill herself, we're dealing with such an absurd moment in politics that I guarantee you the calculus that chief is doing right now is whether or not he's ready for the response from the conservative movement that is going to line up behind this little girl, this little white girl, and support her to the end, because they are supporting Kyle Rittenhouse to the end. So let's be sure there's no limit to the kind of support that this young woman is going to get from the opposition. And I believe that that's what that officer is considering, if nothing else.
Well, I think being here in Minnesota and hearing not only Naya, but Ben, that rally where we heard the different speakers, there were dozens of students who came forward and said, I attend a school in, the suburbs, and we hear the N-word from students. We hear the N-word from teachers. The level of racism that these kids are exposed to and experience and have to endure, there something has to be done. Especially when you have the confidence to record yourself doing it and upload it to social media for the world to see, and to your point, it's like, but we've created a system that has given individuals with that type of hatred and racism in their heart to be confident. Because the system will drag its feet to protect them. The system will outlaw certain words to be used so that narratives can be favorable to them. The system will dismiss charges, right? But we know when the shoe's on the other foot, it doesn't go that way. And so ultimately, we're still living in a society where white people have the privilege to be innocent until proven guilty, and Black people don't.
That's right. All the way to the point of, I mean, it's the absurdity that smacks us in the face. And I'm looking at the video of the little girl, Babatunde, if you don't mind running that B-roll of her again, because isn't that white supremacy just adorable? I mean, it's the Goldilocks Nazi, right? It is a level of evil and bigotry that's served up in a package that could look like Disney. She could be on Kids Bop. This is where white supremacy and this level of hatred and bigotry, and it's to the point of murder and encouraging suicide. We're dealing with a new level. Like, this kind of evil has always been here, but Georgia, we're dealing with the level of it being reborn in the next generation in a virulent way that I think we really have to study at, because this is a serious threat. I think we need to look at it as such.
No, I couldn't agree more. And I'm going to continue following this story. Like I said, I've been in touch with the chief of police in Savage. So whatever they decide to do with their investigation, I'll have an update on that when it comes along.